I've cleaned up the board a little bit. So we just learned about conditionals. If P, then Q. If Max is a pug, then Max is a dog. Now, what are we going to do in the next few videos? Here's what we're going to do. If then is the conditionals are very important to our reasoning. We go with if thens all the time. Okay. It turns out in English, we actually express conditionals if P then Q in 3 or 4 different ways. Okay. And so it's useful to know how those other ways of speaking actually are equivalent to if P then Q talk. Okay. If that didn't make sense, you'll understand in a second once I give you an example. So in this video, we're going to focus on the only if. Okay. Only if. Somebody says only if. So let's say somebody says P only if Q. Okay. Now think about how the only if works. So if I said something like this, Max is a pug only if Max is a dog. Is this sentence true? Something's a pug only if it's a dog. Yeah, it's true, right? You're a pug only if you're a dog. And remember with conditionals, we saw if we switched them, it became false. So if I said, if Max is a dog, then Max is a pug, that's false, right? Similarly, let's see what happens if we switch this one. Max is a dog only if Max is a pug. Is this statement true? Max is a dog only if Max is a pug. It's false, right? It's not true that you're a dog only if you're a pug, or that Max is a dog only if Max is a pug. Okay? So it turns out, in fact, that if P then Q, it's actually saying the same thing as P only if Q. If you switch them, they become false in these cases, right? And when you look at this, if I say if Max is a pug, then Max is a dog, we're saying like being a pug, that requires you to be a dog, right? But that's what we're saying here too. Max is a pug, that requires you to be a dog. These are saying the same thing. Okay, so in English we use this only if expression, but P only if Q turns out to mean the same thing as if P then Q. So that's the first of the ways in which in ordinary English we have a phrase P only if Q where it actually means the same thing as if P then Q. Okay, so hope that helps. That's the only if, and we'll go on to the second way in the next video.